You might have noticed that I've been creating a lot of content around my living here in Nigeria on career, pharmacy, and self development. But today I want to dive a little deeper. So, I have decided to take you on a personal journey and share two main reasons why, maybe three, and answer a question that I have always been asked. And the question is, why did you leave Ukraine? It's not that I've been avoiding this question. Maybe I have. The truth is, I just thought that I didn't have the right answers to this question. Number one, I did not have a concrete plan. I did not have a solid plan. I just left Ukraine at a very young age. And when I was going, I didn't have any expectations. I don't even want in university. Everything was just happening at once for me, getting to a new country, trying to navigate this team. I was in my teens here in this team world, trying to settle down in a country that was not an English speaking country. I almost thought about dropping out 2, 3 times. I did not learn the language. I learned only the things that I needed to get around because of the language issue, the language barrier in Ukraine. There was no way I was going to settle. Because after school, after my graduation, I actually stayed back in Ukraine for a year. I had this makeup business that I was doing. I had plans for this makeup business, but there was no capital to start. And if I needed this capital, I needed to go and work or like solicit for capital, maybe from my parents or from my friends or something like that. But that wasn't forthcoming for me at the time. When I wanted to now work to earn this money to sort this capital, most of the jobs where I was living were not in English. And again, remote jobs were not so popular at that time. This was 2018, 2019. But I could not even also work in a pharmacy, considering the fact that I'd already finished pharmacy school. I needed to still write another exam, like their license exam there in Ukraine. And I wanted to write that I have to be able to speak Ukrainian language, at least to an intermediate level, because I was going to communicate more with the locals. So when I was also wanted to do my master's as well, I thought the master's was in public health. I now found out that it wasn't public health, it was healthcare administration in public health. I wanted like a degree in like public health. If it was me now, I would have still taken that course, like in retrospect, I'd have still taken that course and it would still be useful in whatever I wanted to do later on, understand, because it's still in public health sphere. The third one was I was really in a dark place. I was very depressed. I was suicidal at some point, and I realized that all my life I have been running. Coming from Africa, I don't think mental health is being stressed enough. I think now a lot of people are starting to get out there of mental health. A very tragic thing happened in my family a long time ago. And I feel like that really impacted me. From that very young age, at that period, I left for boarding house. I know I'm trying to speak in fire, but I don't know if I'm okay with sharing on YouTube yet. From the age of 11, I practically did not really stay at home. So I've been running over and up and I'm 26 now. So the time in Ukraine, I think I was at that point where I was asking God for help. One day I just got a call from home and it was like, what are you still doing there? So I should like get back to Nigeria and write my exams instead of like, because it felt like my life was at its hot. So I needed to just do something. And immediately I got that call, brothers and sisters, the next thing I booked my flight, I'd gotten to my breaking point. And that breaking point was when the call came. And to be very honest, I was not part of that decision I took. At the time, I hated it for the first how many months I hated. I remember trying to even like look for another route to live again. I felt like I wanted to go to China because there was this option. There was one of my Polish friend at the time that was in China, like she was taking English classes, like she was teaching English, and I'm just like, I think I've just did this. And I remember trying to process to China, man, can be a lot, but I'm thankful. Like in retrospect, I'm really thankful that I came to Nigeria because I feel like God was in that orchestration. And in coming back to Nigeria, I finally came back to where I was running from. I am like 10 times better than where I'm coming from. I'm so thankful because I really took the time to go into the personal development journey to process the things that I couldn't process while I was in school, while I was running away. I came back able to process these things. I had the right people around me, and also like delving into personal relationship support really helped. I was not close to my family before now, but right now we are so closer than before. Like Nigeria really helpful or enjoying or feeling.
Hated the fact that I was Nigeria, but now I feel like Nigeria is sweet. Okay.
I know a lot of things are happening in Nigeria. Maybe Abuja, just reading like Abuja. Abuja is cool. Yeah, it's like if you're having everything going on well for like Abuja is cool. I can't believe that I used to be that girl that
I used to be like, oh my god, Nigeria, oh my god, Nigeria, oh my god, them.
Right now it's just like people ask me when are you leader? I'm just like, no. I'm like, then you know, but anyway, what says out of your bag right now? And one way. Yes, thank you all for watching. I filmed this video that I dreaded for so long. I feel like I dreaded this video since I go back to Nigeria because I'm getting this question once in a while in some of my videos. And I said I must film it. Like this kind of content, let me know what you want to film another time. Yeah, like this video so that YouTube will know that something is going on. Make sure you subscribe and I'll see you in our videos. Stay blessed. Bye.